Hey everyone, and welcome to another All About RVs video. Today we're going to take a look at this brand new 2021 and a half Dutchmen Voltage 4225 toy hauler fifth wheel. We're going to take a few minutes, walk you through the inside of the RV, come back to the outside of the RV, and we're going to close it all up and show you what it looks like closed. We'll be right back on the inside. All right, guys, we're now up inside this brand new 2021 Voltage 4225 toy hauler fifth wheel here. And we're gonna start here in the living room, kitchen area, and then kind of work our way around. We'll actually start back here in the kitchen real quick for you guys. So back here in this section, you have kind of a U-shaped kitchen setup here. You have the large Insignia oven, huge oven for an RV, 4-burner stovetop. Does have the glass front with the LED lights built in, along with the little blue lit lights up above the knobs there. Now down below the sink you have some storage. You also have a pull-out trash can drawer, and then 3 drawers and some storage there as well. So pretty decent amount of storage space here. Beautiful solid surface kitchen countertops. Now they also do the undermount stainless sink, high-rise spring faucet, and it has the little grated cover things there, so you can kind of let it strain your dish strainer back down into there, I guess. You have the big microwave with some storage above and beside. Pretty good amount of cabinet space here as well. Nice overhead pendant lighting. And there's also a turbo exhaust fan right here as well. Another thing that's pretty nice is they do have a little bit of area above the cabinets, which has some backlighting, but it's also a little storage area where you could kind of set some stuff up there decorative wise. Now right here you have a loft up here as well. Spinning back around, looking toward the front area here. You have all vinyl floor throughout the coach in here. Now the unit has the 18 cubic foot gas and electric refrigerator by Norcold. This has been the only refrigerator that they've actually offered for quite some time, but due to shortages in the RV industry because of all the high demand in sales, they are actually going to do a residential refrigerator with an inverter for a short time. So if that interests you, talk with your salesperson about that. Now over beside that is a large pantry with a motion light in it as well. Now you have 3 theater seat setups in here. Pretty nice little setup here. They all have the heat and massage and the little lighted cup holders and the LED lights underneath of them. They are manual. Basically you pull a little rip cord and it basically allows it to recline. So they're not power recliners, but they do have heat and massage, which are power. So a little bit different than some of the other toy hauler versions that I've also videoed. A lot of big windows throughout the coach. They are deep tint safety glass windows. They are the frameless window look on the outside of the side walls. So it does kind of give it a little nicer look. You'll see that when we get outside. Electric fireplace, which is basically a fancy space heater, but they do look pretty cool. Now you do have some storage, little cabinets on each side of the fireplace and the TV. And then there's also some storage above and below the TV. The storages above and below the TV there raise up, but they do not have like little shock assist on them, so I couldn't hold them all up for you on the picture there, but I hope that kind of helped a little bit. You have the IRV technology radio with indoor and outdoor speakers, and it has a USB charger port along with an HDMI input as well. Now on the windows, they do have these pretty nice valances here, which kind of feels like a leathery, pleathery material. And then you have the pull down roller shades as well. Now they have a couple different colors. This is the chrome, which is kind of a lighter grayish color, but it is really nice feeling and everything. It is, again, kind of a leathery, pleathery color feel. Going on up into the hallway area here, you have one of the air conditioner controls right here. Kind of the little in-command center, I guess you'd call it here. So you got your slide buttons here, 2 awnings on the coach, in and out buttons here, generator start-stop button, 12-volt heat pads for wintertime camping, interior lights, gray tanks 1 and 2, black tanks 1 and 2, gas water heater button, electric water heater button, water pump, awning lights, fantastic fan control, some light switches for inside outside kind of thing, and your monitor panel and stuff all right here. So everything's nice and easy to get to, and it's kind of closed off back here as well. A couple hallway light switches there, and on into the bedroom. There's a thermostat here on the left to control the bedroom air conditioner. You have a camper king bed here. A little bit of nightstands on each side of the bed. You got windows on each side of the bed, and those do open. The bed does also raise up. The bed is on a slide out, where most of the other Voltage models, the bed kind of runs north-south instead of east-west. You've got a pretty good amount of floor space here, and you'll see even when the slide closes, you can still get by here. We'll show you that at the end of the video. You have a decent amount of closet space across the front section. And then you also have some cabinet space there as well. And another big window, again, overlooking your campsite area. Step back here a little bit. About a 32-inch flat screen TV right there. There's an electric outlet and USB charger ports just above the dresser there. And then you do have a 4-drawer dresser with full extending ball bearing drawer guides on the drawers. Electric outlet down there on the right as well. But overall, pretty nice bedroom for a toy hauler. Now this one is a big toy hauler. You've seen on the specs there is almost 47 feet. So this is one of the biggest and longest toy haulers that they do offer at Couch's RV Nation. Now you have a swing door going in and out of the hallway with kind of a glass, frosted glass on it. You have a sliding pocket door there that you're seeing to block off the bathroom from this section. Now we're gonna try to pop up some pictures here of this so you can see this a little bit easier. But you do have a little fan in there. You have air conditioning and heat vents in the bathroom. Good size medicine cabinet, a decent size amount of counter space and stuff in there as well. 3 drawers and some storage space down below. Porcelain foot flush toilet. 1-piece fiberglass shower with the sit-down seat, and you have a pretty good size linen closet here. And a skylight up above. And then you also have the shower bar, which has the adjustable shower rod on it, so you can slide the head of it up and down for taller or shorter people. The bathroom door there on the hallway area does actually have a lock on it too, so you can lock people out of the bathroom if you want. Going on back this direction, you have a nice glass door, which is a swing door, kind of blocking off the garage area there, but having that glass door basically kind of makes everything feel a little bit bigger because you see right on through it. Now coming on back here into the back section, you have the Happy Jack bed system, which raises up and down. So you could sleep 4 people back here fairly comfortably. And the little dinette eating area. There's a table that you seen underneath the bed when we popped up that picture earlier. That would be able to go back here. It's a freestanding table, so you could eat back here, or if you wanted to, you could also use that table out in the living room. Ton of floor space out there in that living room where you could still use that table. Now this unit was ordered with the 3-season door also. So I have one of them kind of out a little bit and the other one kind of pushed back, but you'll see we'll pop up the picture there what it kind of looks like closed. It has sliding panels up and down, so you can either use the screens or slide the glass panels up and kind of wall everything off. Panning up here a little bit, the bed is pinned up out of the way currently, but that would come down if you wanted. You have speakers back here as well, along with another roof vent up top there. Nice patio deck back here also, guys, and this patio deck has feet to support it or cables, or you can use all 4 if you want to. But it does have a set of steps that go off the side right here, and I didn't have time to put them out here, but I just wanted to kind of, and I didn't have room really. You'll see when we get outside, we're kind of hovering over some boxes and stuff here. But you know, there's steps that go right out the side. Now, obviously, if you're having to use the cable, that's a little bit in the way, but you still could kind of get in and out of there if you needed to. And there you can see on that side door, that sliding door, I have it swung open, which would be how you would put it in order to load your motorcycle or your RZR, whatever you're putting in here. Now you have an awning back here as well, so power awning back here. You have a couple LED lights back here. Now this customer also chose to do the observation backup camera system, which is what you're seeing up there in the middle. So that is technically an option. It doesn't come from the factory, but talk with your sales guy if that interests you at all. Now looking forward there, you can see you have washer dryer prep right there. So if you wanted to do a washer dryer, or even if you wanted to do some sort of like nice ice maker setup, you've got water outlets and drain outlets right there. You could even do something like that if you wanted. Up top there, you got another 32-inch TV. You have some cabinets on each side of the TV and an electric outlet on each side of the TV as well, along with some light switches and the bed up and down button there. The awning in and out buttons up there below the TV. The bed button is just by the washer dryer area. Now this has the little half bath area with the little flip in and out wall set up there. You can kind of see it in the picture there. Now that wall, when it's held against with a door, swinging door, when it is held against the wall there, is held by some really strong magnets. But when you're not using it that way, there's a little latch to latch it into place. Again, porcelain foot flush toilet back here, along with the little sink area back here as well. Little decorative LED light strip down there, and you have your entry and exit door right out the side of the garage here. Super cool camper. This thing will sleep a ton of people, sit a ton of people. I mean, this thing's awesome here. Really, really cool setup, guys. We are going to take a minute, run to the outside of the RV, run you around that, and then we're going to come back in and close it all up and show you it's even still pretty functional closed up. We'll be right back on the outside. All right, guys, we're now back on the outside of this brand new Voltage 4225 toy hauler fifth wheel here, and we're going to kind of do a quick walk around on the outside here for you real quick. Starting up here in the front, you have a nice heavy-duty fiberglass front shell. Does have a couple little V light shapes built into the front of it there, just kind of giving it a little decoration and kind of lightens up the front at night for you when you're at the campground. There's also a light here just directly above the nicer Rotoflex pen box here by Trail Air. And that light just kind of shines down at night for you and lets you see what's kind of going on when you're trying to hook up. You You also have a little reflective mirror. It's got a foil cover over it at the moment, but you got a nice reflective mirror here to kind of reflect up what's going on here as well. So it just makes it a little easier to see and line up when you're hooking up. Now the Roto Flex pen box here has a nice rubber suspension system here to kind of help with that chucking as you're kind of going up and down the road. So a little bit nicer upgrade for your pen box. You will also see the little sticker. You'll see this in a couple spots here. Industry best 3-year structural warranty. That's on a few manufacturers, but not all manufacturers. Some only do a 1 year. So that is an important thing, in my opinion, when they will back their camper for a 3-year structural warranty compared to some manufacturers that don't. Up front here, you do have the Onan 5500 watt generator there on the right. And then on the left, you have your battery compartment, your hydraulic reservoir compartment, and your battery disconnect in there as well. Now that hydraulic reservoir is for the hydraulic jacks that you're seeing down there. The unit has the 6-point automatic hydraulic leveling jack system. So you have 2 jacks on the front, 2 just in front of the axles, and then 2 behind the axles back there. They use hydraulics because it is stronger, faster, and a little bit more reliable. And when you're in a big, heavy coach like this, it's nice to go with the best. In the front compartment here, you have one of your 30-pound propane tanks. The next compartment back is pass-through storage. And you have some electric outlets and light switches in there as well, along with an LED light strip. Just to the left of that is the furnace exhaust. And just to the left of that is an electric outlet also behind the door there. Now down below you see a little white tag hanging down there. There is a gas line hookup there. So you could do a little portable grill or something and plug it in under there and do some grilling up here. You have the More Ride step above step here with the adjustable feet, quad entrance step going in and out, 500-pound rating on the step, so it's stronger than the traditional hover step, and it also doesn't shake the coach as bad when you're running in and out. Now, of course, that auto level system helps that as well. Nice size entry door there. Screen door does have a window in the entry door, and again you'll see on the front of there it talks about that 3-year structural warranty. To the left you have the large folding entry handle there to help you get in and out of the coach. And you'll also find your model number there, which also has the Voltage logo and the all-weather package sticker on it as well. Again, it does have those 12-volt heat pads and enclosed underbelly and upgraded insulation. Slide out here, you have 2 outdoor speakers, and those are Kenwood speakers that they're currently using. Now back here you have 2 black panels that you're seeing there, and those are access panel and vent panels for the refrigerator. So those are important features there just to kind of help some airflow and stuff like that on the refrigerator. Triple axle unit. We'll go over tires and axle size and stuff when we get to the stickers over there. But you have 3 axles, and there is the More Ride CR3000 center point suspension in there, which is kind of like shocks for an RV. It's a nice setup that More Ride does, and just really kind of helps with some of that road vibration and the jerking and jolting as you're traveling down the road. And that does well with that RotoFlex pen box up there. You have 2 awnings on the coach again, guys. LED light strips built into both. They are both power awnings, and they both have the manual override in case of an electronic failure. Adjustable arms for tilting and water runoff. Now on the back here, you have a quad entrance step, but it is a traditional hover style step, but it does have the aluminum tread plates on it. So the step back here is rated for 300 pounds, and they do this step back here so you don't lose garage width. The More Ride step above step that we were talking about a minute ago, that flips inside the door, where this will flip underneath the coach. When it flips in the door, it takes up about 6 or 7 inches of width in the garage. So rather than lose garage space, they give you a hover step back here. Now, underneath there is also a light under there. There you can see a little orange light, and your spare tire crank down is under there as well. But there's a switch up in the control panel inside that turns on and off that light, and everybody always asks what that switch is. Well, it's turning on and off that light. Now on back around here, you can see your party deck area back here. Again, you have the steps that come off the side if you want that. You can take that cable out of the way if you've got room for that foot to be down. But as you can see, I didn't have room here. We got all kinds of supplies and starter kits and stuff in the way here. So I just used the cables instead of the legs. Really cool setup. Now on around to this side, you do have a ladder, and that ladder folds up against the side of the coach, or you pull a couple pins and it'll fold down. Now ladder is rated for 250 pounds, but that'll get you up on top of the roof so you can get up there, do your inspection, whatever you need to do to make sure you know that everything's safe up there. Down below here, you have 2 fuel tanks and your fuel gauge right here. Then just to the left of that is your fuel pump. Now, just to the left of that is going to be a dump area just below that, right behind the jack there. That is your bathroom, half bathroom dump area back here. And there's a pull handle back here for that. And also a dump hose holder there as well on the right. One thing I forgot to mention on the other side, but you see that little gray thing below the window up there? That is a vent. That vents out some of the fumes and stuff. If you have gasoline or things like that in there, you want to pop those open when you're traveling down the road for fume ventilation. Your black tank flush for the back half bath is right there above the wheels. Now coming up here just in front of the wheels, you have a gray tank handle, another dump area, and then up a little bit further will be a another dump handle as well, black handle. And we'll pop up a picture here, but you can kind of see underneath of there, there's some low point water drains and the fresh water tank drain as well. Now here on this side, you're gonna have your 50 amp detachable power cord, which is ran all the way back there and plugged in. You can see there's still quite a bit coiled up. That's probably, I'd say, close to a 30-foot cable, maybe 25, 30 foot, somewhere in that range. But the water heater right here, 12-gallon gas electric water heater also right here. And another little thing that's here is solar charger prep, if you wanted to do some sort of portable solar charger. And you also have a little green light here as well that just kind of tells you do have power. Now here is your docking station and the other side of the storage compartment. So first, right here you have your auto level jack controls, and just down below there is some instructions on that as well. Over here you have an electric outlet back here, satellite and cable hookups, a motion light, winterization valve, bypass valve for the water heater, city water, black tank flush, winterization hookup, gray tank, black tank dump, outside utilities shower, and your gravity fed freshwater tank fill. Now, if you do cable and do city water, you feed it right through the hole down there at the bottom. Just unscrew that cap, feed it up through the bottom, and then you will be able to close your door. You have the slam lock baggage doors, and these are the metal door locks instead of the plastic ones. So nicer setup there. And behind the next door here is your 30-pound propane tank, the other one, along with the auto changeover regulator there. Just to the left of that door is going to be some sticker information. And on that sticker information there, you're going to see your VIN number, your gross vehicle weight, and some tire information on the next sticker. So you'll have a little information there. Remember guys, check your tire pressure. Watch what those things are as you're traveling around the country and stuff. Tires are only rated to hold a certain amount of weight at a certain pressure. If you let that pressure drop too low, it can't hold the weight of these big rigs and they blow out easily. So check your tire pressure, important guys. Also, I forgot, we're gonna pop up the dry weight sticker there for you too with your carrying capacity information and stuff. But again guys, thank you for checking out my video. We're gonna run back inside here, close it up, show you what it looks like closed. We'll be right back on the inside. All right guys, we're now back inside this brand new Voltage 4225. I wanna show you what it looks like closed. So the first thing you gotta do in order to close things up is obviously make sure there's nothing in the way of the slide out room. So get everything out of the floor, make sure there's no rocks, pebbles, anything like that. You got to come here to this control panel to your 3 slide buttons here. And when you are ready to start moving things, make sure that again everything is out of the way and then just hit the button. The room comes straight in and straight out. So it's real simple and easy to operate. It is an electric slide system. All 3 rooms are 12-volt electric slide motors. Okay, so this room is all the way in now. So you could see it pretty much butts right up against the other sofa here. Little bit of space to squeeze through there. Now doing the other slide here, same scenario. Now, one thing that I did forget to mention there, make sure your cabinet doors over there didn't pop open when you first get to your campsite. Just kind of glance around, make sure nothing moved out of the way. So when you do run the room out, you don't break something as well. Okay, so the slide is in. So as you can see, we come right on up into the coach. We can kind of maneuver around. We could technically step over the edge of the sofa area here, get back into our kitchen area if we needed to. We could load the refrigerator. So you could do some stuff with the slides closed. So you're not losing 100% functionality of the RV if something malfunctions. Obviously it's not fun if it does, but you get the picture. Now up front here is going to be the bed slide. So I'll try to show you this and stretch out here at the same time. With the bed slide, again, same thing, push the button. This is going to come in pretty close to the dresser area. Pretty cool little setup. This thing's got a nice sized bedroom for a toy hauler. Of course, being 47 feet long almost does help. So there you can kind of see, you can kind of scoot through here if you needed to. And come over and get to your closet area. And you could still technically access your bathroom through here as well. Again, guys, be sure to check out couchesrvnation.com, guys. They are one of the largest internet wholesale dealers in the country. They will definitely save you guys a lot of money on a new RV if you're interested. Appreciate you taking the time to check out my video, guys. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thanks again.